So today, in this video, I want to talk about weapon crafting and give you guys a simple rundown of this system. It can be very complicated, and I want to give you guys the stuff you need to know, break it down into timestamp stuff, give you some of the best options to, rank up your weapons in this new system Bungie has gave us. So let's first talk about what is weapon crafting if you guys have no idea what it is. Weapon crafting is Bungie's new way of allowing players to create weapons with certain roles of their choosing in this new system. Now, not every weapon from what I've noticed has been added to the weapon crafting, so mainly Witch Queen weapons and some of the Season of Risen weapons are there. So a lot of the new stuff from, or at least Cabal themed stuff are there. So we have to wait and see for foreseeable future how much of this is really focused in and used in this new system. But weapon crafting just allows you to create roles for your weapons that are obviously roles that are able to, based on the restrictions given from Bungie. Not every gun's gonna have rampage, not every gun's gonna have kill clip, not every gun's gonna have subsistence. Obviously there are certain roles and certain perks that are held off for certain weapons, so do keep that in mind. So first off, how do you unlock a shape? A shape is what we call a weapon that you want to craft. There is the reshape option we'll talk about next, but shape is basically a weapon. You get it, you craft it, and you use it. However, you may notice that you have to unlock this shape first, and that is actually tied to RNG. Playing the game, unlocking weapons will grant you these shapes or these weapons to craft on a later date. Now, in order to do that, you need to complete an attunement, which is a little challenge, and basically these are pretty easy to quickly do. Just use your gun in open world or a strike or like things like that, and it's very easy to do. It's not hard to attune a weapon to allow it to craft. Now, after that, you may be wondering, okay, I attune this weapon, how do I fine tune it? Well, you're going to want to rank it up, but in order to rank it up, you need to create a shape of it. So let's say you get this fusion rifle. Now what you do with the fusion rifle is you create a shape, and you will see that there is now a rank thing. Now this gameplay I'm using, I might have already done it, so I don't know how it's going to work for you guys, but once you create the shape, you're going to be seeing this little icon, and that's going to be tied to your weapon rank. Now here on the right, you will see your weapon rank. The more weapon ranks you level up, the more perks that the gun has are available to you. Now there is two different versions of the perks. There is the basic perks, and then there's the enhanced perks. Now, from what the enhanced perks look like, it only increases the duration of that perk bonus. So again, these are kind of in between of adept and non-adept perks. I mean, I like the idea of enhancements. I haven't used this too much to say that this is a must, but I'm sure that when it comes to builds and certain roles and things like that, and really maximizing your potential with the weapon, these enhanced perks are gonna be the way to go. Now let's talk about reshaping. Reshaping is you taking your current weapon and curating it a different way. So you take it, you throw it back into the enclave or enclave, I don't know how you pronunciate that. And what you do is you recurate the perks, or you recreate the perks. So you could choose a different barrel, you could choose a different magazine, different other perk, depending on what it has, things like that. So now there is another slot you may be noticing here with momentum. Now, from what I've understand and from what I've seen, I actually haven't used this. These are tied to certain playlists. So let's say, for example, Gambit has a momentum, and it unlocks a shader that you throw on it, and I think it does a little bit benefits or something like that. I forget what it is, but it's something that I haven't explored yet, but it is another part of the reshaping, shaping, crafting part of weapons. Now, hopefully by now you have a general understanding of how you can, use weapon crafting. You have to complete the attunement to unlock the crafting materials or the shape of it to make that weapon. Now, once you make that weapon, you have to rank it up in order to have different perks, different roles. Now, I'm almost pretty sure that these are universally transferable in terms of you get this weapon and it ranks up universally, so you can reshape another one and curate another role. I may be wrong, I may be right. I don't know if I am or I am wrong. I would have something here in the screen to tell you that I'm right or I'm wrong, so do keep in mind to the screen if you guys are just listening. Now, when it comes to ranking up this weapon efficiently, if you want to really grind out and really maximize and get a faster way to weapon rank your stuff, and you don't want to wait and you feel like the grind could be too much, well, there is options to explore. Now, first off, I'm going to be doing the Grasp Dungeon. I'm going to be doing the opening. So you see here on screen, I'm using the exotic SMG, and all I'm doing is the Loot Cave. The Loot Cave has endless spawns of enemies, and it's pretty efficient, pretty fast. I was ranking up pretty quickly, and it is pretty easy. Now, this, however, is held behind a paid wall, so not everybody will have this if you guys don't have the 30th anniversary pack. So in that regards, I'm mixed on this. I haven't checked it out because I don't really want to check it out in terms of going in there and getting to the spot and testing it out. But the Shadow Throne, the throne room, I'm not sure if it's working or not working. I remember something in one of these swabs talking about them nerfing or adjusting some of that stuff. So again, maybe that's there, maybe that's not there. I don't know exactly what it is, but the massive good one to farm was the throne room. I don't know if they changed that. Maybe they did. I remember sending messages. If any of you guys do know, leave a comment down below. You know, let me know. I'll pin it for everyone else to find out about that. But in general, guys, the grass dungeon is a pretty solid dungeon to farm this type of stuff. If you guys do not have the 30th anniversary pack and you only have, let's say, Forsaken, and you can only do that dungeon, well, the Shadow Thrall room in that dungeon, if it still works, is also equally great, if not probably easier and better to do. But yeah, I mean, for me, the grass dungeon is pretty fast. It's right there. You don't really got to do many steps to get to the area, and just, yeah, I mean, it's pretty quick, pretty easy. And this is a way to really maximize your grind if you're really trying to get the weapon levels up. In terms of maxing out the weapons, it seems like the rank is pretty endless. It just keeps on going. I don't know what that's about. I mean, there's like 30 levels certain times. There's other stuff. So again, I don't know if there's a cap on that, but yes, there is certain ranks, and you'll see them on the enhanced perks of, oh, you unlock this at this rank, you unlock this at this rank. And for new SMG, same thing. You can craft it, tune it. Even Catalyst is tied to some of that system, so do keep that in mind. But yeah, hopefully this video was simply easy for you guys to understand with weapon crafting, and just give you guys a breakdown and give you guys the important small detail, or the important details in general. I'm sure there's stuff I've missed with this system. It's a brand new system and we're only just learning about it, but I want to give you guys the simple stuff to keep it as basic as possible, because there are so many new things in Destiny 2 the Witch Queen that just get a basic understanding of which weapon crafting, and then we'll explore later certain roles and builds you want to do and stuff like that. But with that being said, guys, if you guys found this video informative, you guys enjoyed the content, definitely drop this video a like. If you guys are also new here and want more content from me, definitely hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I drop a video. With all of that being said, that's all I got for this one. ShadowNinja here, and I'm out.